Hello again, it's your friendly neighborhood host, JT Wheatley, back for another episode of the History of Comics podcast, this time on another edition of the Classics with We3 by Grant Morrision and Frank Quitely, which was a three-issue limited series released back in 2004 under the Vertigo imprint, and which is basically an original tale about what's called We3, which is basically the government has taken these three seemingly innocent animals, a dog bandit, a cat tinker, and a rabbit pirate, and turned them into cybernetic assassins to carry out missions for the government. However, when some things go wrong, they decided to escape, with the government, of course, going after them because they know that their little assassins get loose. Yeah, on paper this sounds crazy, but it's actually a very powerful and very sweet story at the same time about these three animals who are just trying to escape and live a normal life where the government's trying to take them out because, hey, you can't have a bunch of assassins running around. And Grant Morrison, he has that. This is like Grant Morrison at his best. Like, it's a perfectly weird story, but it's relatable enough, and it's the kind of tale that only Grant Morrison can tell so perfectly. It's like there's just something really enduring about all the characters involved, and it's a hard-hitting story too. Let me just say, not every character makes it to the end, but it's nicely heartfelt and powerful, and Frank Quitely's art is actually gorgeous, perfect for drawing this very unique tale of, cybernetic animal assassins. You just got to read it. It's a nice little sucker punch of a book, and just a great read in general. A reminder of what the Vertigo used to do back in the day, but now it's the Black Label. But yeah, I still like Vertigo. This made more sense to me, but all in all, if you're looking for something a little different than like classic Morrison, and of course a great showcase for Frank Quitely's art, look no further than We3, because that is a true classic.
Look, we gotta talk.
Yeah, Thunder Talk.
We're going all kinds of sideways with that sweet nerd junk.
Woke nerd junk.
It's topical.
Political.
Dare I say radical.
We've got all your latest news and reviews.
Hot music.
And a whole lot of comedy.
But it ain't for kids.
Definitely mature content.
So let's talk.
Let's talk Thunder Talk.
Thunder Talk is a proud member of the ESO network.
Now it is July 6th, 2023, time for the favorite comic book of the week. Collaborating Time, number 5, by Steve Scroce, which concludes this story arc in which Ben Grimm, the Thing, has been teaming up with different characters throughout the Marvelverse to take on this strange time-traveling villain Fraziz. Well, now he's teaming up finally with Doctor Doom and Toho, which is a rogue watcher, you could say. As Fraziz apparently wants to reboot the universe, he's actually going back to the beginning of the Big Bang, where you forget that Galactus is essentially, in the Marvel universe at least, he was at the beginning of the Big Bang. He wants to take his powers and use it to reboot the universe. Of course, some crazy stuff happens with the Thing and Doctor Doom. And the funny part, this is actually a great showcase for Doctor Doom. It's not only does he use his Doom bots in a very innovative manner, but he has a great callback gag to the mean trick he pulled on Doom with the hamburgers from the previous issue. Doom, even when he's funny, he's probably one of the most evil characters in comics. It's just a great line. And it's a lot of fun in general. And Scorsese's art is nicely detailed, kind of a creepy and strange, which is perfect for this crazy time-traveling romp storylines. And this has a lot of fun. And this 5-issue arc is a lot of fun from the beginning to end. And hopefully we'll see more of this. This is just a blast and the kind of fun that comic books should be. And with that, we'll conclude. This is the episode of the Classics. Join me again next week for probably another edition. And till then, go out and enjoy yourself a good comic book. If you can, check out We3 by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely, because that is a true classic.